Hey guys, what is up? This is AntDude and welcome back to Crash Team Racing. Today, we're gonna knock out, well, not really a world, Area 2, The Lost Ruins. We're gonna start off here with Coco Park. We got another 4 tracks to go through, got a boss fight to take out. It's gonna be a good time all around. Welcome to episode 2 of, I'm gonna wonder how I'm gonna keep this Let's Play interesting for like 5 episodes. That'll be, didn't really plan that out ahead of time, but hey! Now we're on an area that sort of is, one of the more open, I guess you could say? Like, this track is gigantic, and I don't know why it was built with, like, 30 people in mind. It's a big track, and I guess I can see why Coco gets it, because she's a bright and bubbly girl, and I don't know. She just gets the park. That's I love the that's how this and Mario Kart work, right? They just give courses to random characters because maybe it fits them. Of course, Toad would have a highway, multiple of them, so that makes sense. And now Coco gets a park. Cool. Although I've played enough Mario Kart to think that when I'm going into this little tunnel here, I was expecting a TV up top to show the action as if people were watching it. That's a bit of Luigi Raceway, I think. We're gonna just talk about Mario Kart for a little bit. That's not happening, Coco. Get back. Yeah, she likes to talk her mouth. She says, "Here you go," a lot. I've noticed that. One thing I don't know about how this game works is I'm pretty sure in terms of Mario Kart, when you pick a character, the game is designed to make one of the characters a rival for you. Someone who's usually always in second place, and is always on your tail. I'm pretty sure that's how Mario Kart works. I don't know if Coco's here just for sibling rivalry, or she wants turf. She wants claim to her turf. It's about to be Crash Park, I can tell you. Oh boy, that would have been bad. The least amount of replaying stages as possible would be lovely. Like how Crash's model in the distance fit in between places 4 and 5. Can't tell if that's intelligent design or if that's just, hey, PS1 models are really blocky and small. Maybe? I don't know. You can just pull any excuse I want. I do have a little bit of time. I want to say something that's been memorable to me, and I guess it just sort of like shows the era of memory cards back in the day. I remember playing this game, and before saving, because this game didn't have a autosave, I had my finger on the reset, or I guess the off button of the original PS1 without saving after playing for a while. I remember at somewhere on this map, who's gonna interrupt my story?
You can go faster through turns by
drifting. Yeah, okay, we got it. It's just teaching me how to drift. I was up somewhere. Yeah, I can't go to Papu Papu either. Thanks a lot, buddy. Look at that big stupid face. I remember being somewhere on the map, maybe around here after doing one of the races, and with my finger on the power button, driving one-handed to get to the save spot, and then saving the game with only one hand, which I mean is not like a huge accomplishment, but I was like, God, when did this come out? Like, I guess I was like 7 or 8, and it was impromptu. It stuck with me ever since, so clearly it must have been a cool story. So that's why that map has such a strong place in my heart, even though it's such a minute detail, but it's something that I love about this game. And now we're gonna go into Tiger Temple, where it's all rainy and dark. See, this is very reminiscent, I was talking about it, of the ruins areas in Crash 2. Almost said Spyro 2. That's a completely different thing. There is a shortcut in here, though, that again, I always forget to take. I only remembered about it and like started actively taking it as I replayed the game, but I don't think I can take it yet because it's in the mouth of that guy, that big old guy, but I don't have any weapon to knock into it. I can't just crash head first into it, even though, as my name would imply, I cannot do that. Nope. Not happening. I love the explosion effect, though. The whole screen went white. as if it was like a flashbang. I just blew Cortex to smithereens. Like that a lot. Let's see if I can get a weapon. I believe that explodes on impact, so I could maybe use that to use the shortcut. The shortcut ends up I only remembered it because usually when I play through this game and I do the single player, I don't go for the CTR tokens, but I believe you need to for the token. So you just do a little bit of that, it opens up, and then yep, boom, nice, easy shortcut. And there's a CTR token up there that you can't get unless you drift and get a nice jump. So, it's a pro tip. Don't know if it closes or not. We'll figure that out. But again, this game has no rubber banding. Look how far back everyone is now. Now I just kind of coast and put down items wherever I want. This is what's making it conflicting for me. Although they are kind of coming up, and I just screwed up a little bit. Conflicting for me on which car racer I think is the best, because even though rubber banding isn't much of a thing, if you're ahead, you're gonna stay ahead. I do like a little bit of rubber banding in single player mode just to have a little bit of challenge. Because this is just me driving now. This is me doing a time trial, and then 7 other racers that just happen to be here. Whoever's in 8th place is also just the worst. Who is it? Oh, it's Polar? The poor little guy. Although, staying with Coco, who's his master kind. Oh, no, I ride Polar. That's Pura. Pura's ahead. Pura has surpassed the master. And clearly my theory on the rival system is not a thing. So there went that out the window. Alright, we got 2 more to go through. I know one is based on Papu Papu, which I believe is the next one. Because that's the boss track. I don't remember the last one off the top of my head. There's the dance. Never get sick of it. Always a good time. But let's move on.
Congratulations.
You win a trophy. I do. Thank you very much. Why does every time you would think
Get a turbo boost while power sliding.
yeah, how to boost while sliding. I mean, it's nice that they're teaching me throughout, but actually, I don't even know. Can you get trophies in 2nd or 3rd place? That's something I don't know, because it's been so long since I've been in those places, because, humble brag, I'm just too good. Maybe if you get 3rd place, you still get a trophy, and that's when he tells you advice still? I don't need no advice. I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, this track is, it's not the greatest. Only because of this stupid pyramid section. Never like this. Just because it's a bunch of sharp turns. I've learned there is a way to masterfully, there you go, do that. But as a kid, that always messed me up pretty bad. Also, since I got this turbo boost, do a little bit of do a little bit of screwing up action right there. That's lovely. Oh, cool, cool. And I'm on top of these things, so I'm not gonna jump enough. Oh, I did. Okay, awesome. That could have been bad. I'm not scared of not getting 1st place. See, look at that. I got another one. I know I have a tendency to run my mouth and then karma comes back to get me, but no. The game too easy. Tiny's about to go bye-bye. I need to save that. And you would think that I would be smart. Oh, what? Nope. Negative. Oh god. That I would be smart and not try to boost again. But that's exactly what I'm gonna do. There we go. You can go up there too to get a little bit of extra speed. See? I know what I'm doing. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, is that the first time that's happened? And it's on the 7th race? So if there's a red shell equivalent, which is the missile coming at you, it'll let you know ahead of time. So then I can place something and stop it. I don't think I can look behind. Oh, I can. I can look behind me if I so chose. I always also forget until like mid-race to activate the good camera mode. That's why sometimes like I talked about it a lot and then I just didn't do it because I keep forgetting. It should be an automatic thing in the options menu. If there were an options menu. But can I nail that? I probably could. I didn't want to take any risks on the on the third lap, even though I'm quite far ahead. See? For a second, you guys thought I was probably gonna screw up, and you'd be like, oh man, this is the first track he's gonna do bad in. No. The only one with any rubber banding mechanics is me, because I'm the best. And look at that, Coco's in last place now. Completely eliminating that whole rival theory thing. I guess the only way this whole tournament idea could have been implemented better in terms of single player mode is that if you actually were able to keep track of the standings of everyone else. I get that if you had to replay a track, it would mess with the standings, but like, I don't know, it would have made the other 7 characters seem a bit more impactful. Instead, to me, it's just a rotating showcase of character models in their losing animations. That's it. That's all it is to me. And of course, interrupted once again.
To get around a tight turn.
A drift again?
Direction quickly. Use the brake slide by pressing.
Oh, the brake. Yeah, okay. I was about to say drifting again, but no. If you're accelerating, then just hold the brake and then boom. Okay, fair enough. That's helpful in, I believe, 1 course, maybe. But all right, Dingo Canyon. I don't. Is this an ice level? I believe so, because if I'm thinking Dingo Dial. No, it's a desert. It's the complete opposite. Which I guess makes sense for Dingo Dial's hybrid species. There is an ice level later on, though. Which I figured would have been Dingo Dial's, because that's where you fight him in Crash 3, but fine. Fair enough. Get out of here. Oh, that missed her. That sucked. Get out of here. Yeah, see? Coco trying to make a comeback after I'm talking smack, but it's not happening. So, this area, I'm trying to think of like where it correlates in the Crash series. They had the armadillos, which, I mean, those are enemies. And we've seen stone structures before, but a cactus thing? They were Egypt levels. I don't think this really qualifies, though. It just so happens to be a natural environment. If you can tell, I'm a big fan of the whole basing things off of the original trilogy idea. So I think about that way more than I should. Okay. Yeah, we're good, man. First place, easy. And then Papu's going down. Papu's gonna be a real easy fight as long as I am not stupid and don't screw up the shortcuts. That's about it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this little look back into Crash Team Racing. I feel like this was a game that over the years people kept touting, like, oh man, I loved Crash Team Racing so much, I adore this game. But they still haven't played it in years. It's all just their nostalgia. People love this game, they just haven't played it in a long time, is my understanding of it. I don't even think that people have gone back to play it even after Insane Trilogy. They just talk about it a lot. That's my perception of it anyway. If anyone could prove me wrong in the comments talking about how amazing this game is, by all means do that. Boom. Dunzo. Area 2 Lost Ruins done. Time for Papu. And he actually talks English now, which is impressive. It's about time. Oh, yeah, and there's Dingo Dial. This was his area, right? Like, it's called Dingo Canyon. This is close enough, I guess. I think every character has a stage based on them. And there it is. Okay, cool.
Papu much tired of watching puny slugs race so slow. Papu want inaction to lay boom down big and prove Papu is world's best driver. Papu moves so fast, you munch tracks.
Alright. Those were semi-threatening words. I will say, though, that the face doesn't really look like Papu. Granted, it's low res, I can't really get much higher without the door opening. But, like, it doesn't look like the character you just saw. I think it's the nose. The nose is too small in the picture. The lips aren't red. That's a weird distinction. But yeah, so now it's time for Papu Papu. I'll give him credit where credit is due. He is not the first boss, he's the second. Also, his mouth was wide open there, which was weird considering we never see him, so I don't know why you would decide to make him open. Okay, fine. What does he toss out? I'm guessing it's potions. Yeah, it's potions. Luckily, they give me quite a couple of overpowered weapons for these bosses. So, there you go. One, and I get to save this. Now I can... Oh, I screwed it up. I can just use a drift boost to go fast enough, but to get on top, to skip that area, to do the shortcut I did during the actual race. But I screwed it up. Let's see, can I use this if I... That's fine. And then I get more boost. We good. See, I imagine that it would be possible to really... Ooh, that was close. To really screw up the timing of yourself overtaking the boss. Because they always go faster than you, so if they just so happen to get a little bit faster than you right before the ending, not much you can do there. Alright. Oh man, that's still a really tight jump. Think otherwise. We got this. Got this in the bag. See, since they only have weapons that they toss behind them, as long as you're a drifting and boosting god, like clearly I am, no worries whatsoever. Ah, dang it. Knew that was gonna happen. One more turbo boost for the road? Ah. Got him his own medicine. I guess the medicine makes sense now that I think about it. He's a witch doctor. Witch doctors concoct experiments, right? That's sort of what they do. They put spells on people. So it makes sense, I guess. Oh no, witch doctor, that would be, Aku Aku. Is Papu Papu just like a fat guy who runs a tribe and is angry that a bandicoot stopped him at doing something, I guess. Whatever, Papu Papu's done. For the second time in his career, 0 for 2. It's worthless. Completely worthless. I am interested in what he has to say, though. You do get access to... I don't know if anyone has asked this yet. Probably not, because no one really cares. You can play as the boss characters. You just need to, like, basically beat the game 100%. What's Papu Papu doing? Yeah. He's just a fat guy in a skirt. With a decent-looking headpiece, I guess. Oh, he does have red lips. I take back my criticism. He also has gigantic feet. That's impressive, honestly.
Papu not himself today. Maybe Papu not eating a big breakfast. You are fast for be so small. Here is key to help. Oxide much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more grumpy.
Ooh. I'm shaking in my red shoes. I mean, it was, a little weird that he was like, oh yeah, it's because I didn't eat a good breakfast. Okay. Is that supposed to be like a little moral message to the kids that, hey, you should eat your breakfast? It's the most important meal of the day. Papu Papu said so. Sure. Alright, well, Lost Ruins are done. I guess this would make more sense about where the ice level would be. Is it this one already? Hey, Lizard Bluff. But there's probably many ice levels, because next time on Crash Team Racing, we're going to tackle Glacier Park. So, at least one ice level to fit the theme, confirmed, and we're gonna take out Komodo Joe, not the other brother, because really, who cares about the big one? Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.